Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Alright, let's talk about Andy Dalton now being the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Alright, I gotta add this up. Because somebody let me know in the comments how many how many teams can lose a lot of games and just all have terrible records. Alright, because that's what it's going to be. This isn't going to be any better than uh, this isn't going to be any better than the New Orleans Saints. The Chicago Bears are going to be just as bad as the Saints. I already told y'all the Saints are going to be the worst team in the NFL, if not, I know, the worst team in the NFC, if not in the NFL. All right. I already told y'all that because coming behind the Hall of Famer Drew Brees, Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, it's not going to work. All right, it's not going to happen. It's going to be a bad, bad show in New Orleans. All right, and sorry, not Andy Dalton. Carson Wentz to the Colts. Going to be terrible. Like I told y'all, the Colts will go from 11-5 with the great Philip Rivers to 5-11 with Carson Wentz. A lot of people dislike me saying that, but just wait and see. Let's watch it unfold. Let's watch it happen. It's going to happen. Like Carson Wentz never has really, and even if he gets to the playoffs, he's not winning a playoff game. All right. If Philip Rivers on that good Colts team couldn't win a playoff game, Carson Wentz will not win a playoff game. But y'all don't want to hear that. Carson Wentz isn't going to even make it to the playoffs. All right. They're going to go 5-11. Colts will be 5-11. All right. And here's another one. Andy Dalton is going to be terrible. Okay. He's going to be terrible. Now, Andy Dalton, at least, I mean, Carson Wentz can get to the playoffs too. But Andy Dalton has gotten there more. He's gotten to the playoffs more than Carson Wentz. But he's even worse than Carson Wentz. He gets there and he's even worse than Wentz. All right? I mean, at least he plays, but he's worse than Wentz. 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions. He is higher than 50% at the passing rating, but that's not good when you're throwing when you got a 0.6, 0.5 in touchdown interception ratio. That's not good at all right? This is going to be a terrible situation. The Saints and the Bears are both going to have terrible records. 5 5-11 or something for the 5-11 for the Bears, 2-14 for the Saints, and the Saints' 2 wins will come from the Chicago Bears. All right, that's what it's going to be. The Saints' 2 wins are going to come from the Chicago Bears because the Chicago Bears have already proven that they're not trying to do anything, and having Andy Dalton come be the starting quarterback isn't going to change that. All right. Uh, I just got to be honest with y'all. It's not going to change that. All right. I don't hope that happens because I feel like Andy Dalton is a good dude and he can be a good quarterback. But just come back. Let's come back to reality, man. Like, it's going to be terrible. All right. And there's one more I wanted to hit on. Andy Dalton and who else? Who else was it? I can't think at the moment, but just let me know what y'all think, man. And is Andy Dalton going to make the Chicago Bears? Oh, that's what I wanted to say. All right. If you don't think, why would you think, okay, if Nick Foles, the backup Super Bowl champion, all right, the MVP, the Super Bowl champion. If y'all don't believe in him after a season, what makes y'all think y'all are going to believe in Andy Dalton coming in? Why would y'all think Andy Dalton was the answer? Who lost every playoff game he's been to, okay? Why would y'all think Andy Dalton was the answer and you just let go of Nick Foles? You're not even interested in Nick Foles anymore, okay? But that's the Eagles' fault. The Eagles are, I think, a Super Bowl contender now because they have Jalen Hurts and Joe Flacco. But they'll be even bigger Super Bowl contenders if they have Jalen Hurts be the starting quarterback, Nick Foles be the second string, and Joe Flacco at the third. If they somehow could get that lineup, the Eagles might actually be the best team in the NFL if they can get that quarterback lineup. That's the Eagles' fault. Nick Foles was the answer. He might not be good at starting on any other team, which is why I don't know why the Eagles let him go, but I see why the Bears picked him up. I see why the Jaguars picked him up. He might not be good on any other team, but the Eagles should have never let him go, and they wouldn't have fell off the way they did so rapidly, and they would be doing a lot better right now. Nick Foles is the Eagles quarterback until he retires, but they might have messed that up now a little bit. It might not be the same when he comes back, if he comes back, okay? So, Andy Dalton coming behind the backup quarterback, Super Bowl champion, and he couldn't get the job done on the Bears. Come on. Is Andy Dalton going to come get the job done? I don't think so. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, get in the comment section. I'll get back with y'all. Peace.